What's up, everybody? Tim from 11 Brothers Motorsports here, right along with Manfred Hove of MPH Motorsports. What we have here today is a 1969 VW Beetle that will be turning into an electric powered off-road, somewhat Baja Bug. What we're going to be doing to this thing is leaving it full body, but along with that comes all these suspension components. We have a 5/16 front end, Fodral arms, combo spindles. In the rear end, we're going to be putting +1s, disc brakes all the way around. And let me show you the batteries. As of now, we're waiting on the motor to be shipped from, I want to say, New York. They're putting a limited slip diff in it. And that should be the last piece of the puzzle before we can really get a lot done here. But today we'll be tearing it apart, taking the body off, and cleaning it up. So stay tuned for more updates. Alright, so we've made some progress here. Gas tank is out, fenders are off. Most of the interior is out, seats, back seat.
Oh, that's 19, huh?
Rear fenders. Everything we're doing now is to be able to get to the body bolts. Hold the body down. Once we get those off, we can yank the body off of this thing. What do you think, Opa?
We got it.
I hope so.
We got it.
So, along with the body bolts that run along this body seam down here at the bottom. Got one here. 4 back here. 2 there. 2 there. There's 2 fat ones right under here. Then another 2 right here that attach to the top of the beam. Once you get those all out, a couple electrical wires, cut some brake lines, we'll be able to yank the body off this thing. Okay, so with enough brute force and ignorance, we're able to get the body off.
My idea.
Yeah, right.
So from here on, start stripping the rest of the parts off the pan: transmission, axles, arms, rear trailing arms, front beam. Get this thing cleaned up, start getting a fabrication game plan together.
Make it electrified.
Smile.
Thank you.
What's the game plan, Opa?
Electric horsepower.
Yeah, electric horsepower, right.
We all sound so enthusiastic. All right, so looks like we had a pretty productive day. Looks like we got everything tore apart. Look at the mess we got going here. Over here we got our body and our somewhat clean pan. I got most of the crud off of it. Still got some cleaning to do, but shouldn't be too bad. Next on the list, after we get this thing cleaned up, is to put our adjuster in. We're gonna end up having to cut this down and then cut this guy out right here, lose this mount, lose this guy, get that thing welded in there. And then over here on our front end, got ourselves a link pin 516 beam. But what we have going on here as well is this is a ball joint bulkhead, and it's actually taller here than the link pin is here. So what we're gonna end up having to do is cut this guy across here, drop it down about 1.5 inches, somewhere around there, and get that fitted in there properly. The bonus here is when you put a link pin beam in a ball joint pan, is this bottom, whatever you want to call it, where the tube sits on the bulkhead, is lower than on a link pin car. So when you're using a ball joint bulkhead and you cut it down, you're actually gaining ground clearance right here. So that's a little bonus if you weren't aware of that. And that's what we're up against as we continue. So next video should be showing you some updates installing those two things, and hope you enjoyed.